The Northeast is gearing up for what could be the largest snowstorm in at least 5 years. According to forecasters, some cities may see more than half a season's worth of snow in just 24 hours. It's expected to reach New England later this week. For more, I want to bring in CBS News meteorologist and climate specialist Jeff Berardelli. All right, so Jeff, this storm, I understand, is making quite the journey before it reaches New England. So where is it currently?
So the storm's over the Rockies right now, and to be honest with you, it's not much of a storm. It's producing some snow in the mountains, but it's not a big deal right now. But it's going to transform, it's going to intensify, and it's going to wallop the Northeast. So let's show you what's going on right now. Winter storm watches out from the mountains of West Virginia, Northern Virginia, straight up through New York City, Philadelphia, Scranton, Pennsylvania, the Poconos, the Catskills, all the way up through parts of New England. We're going to see significant snow. There's the system making its way through California and into the Rockies. You can see all the clouds right here. Not really a big deal yet, but again, gradually over the next couple of days, it's going to become better formed and turn into quite a snowstorm, Elaine. In fact, I think some folks will be measuring in feet, which is something we haven't seen in New York City, at least, for a few years.
Oh, feet. Okay, so where do you expect to see the worst of it, and just how much snow can we expect?
So the worst is going to be just to the north and west of the big cities. So just north and west of Philly, just north and west of New York, probably just to the southwest of Boston and southeast New England. So let's show you the setup. So storm system is going to get going as we head into Wednesday across the Tennessee Valley. And notice this high right here. It's going to push cold air all the way south, so we could see some icing problems in northern parts of North Carolina into Virginia. But most of the northern half of the storm is going to be snowfall, and that's a mostly snow event for New York City. But D.C. will be a kind of a messy mixture. Philadelphia is probably going to see snow with some mixing of sleet as well. But New York up to Boston, it's all snow and points north and west of that as well. There's a system making its way on Tuesday through the nation's middle, so the lower plain states. Oklahoma City is going to see another dose of snow. Then the storm gets going as it moves through the Ohio Valley. Indianapolis will see some snow. Here we are Wednesday, 11 a.m. The mixture is moving into Washington, D.C., and then heavy snow moves into Philly, New York City as we head into later Wednesday night. Snowfall rates 2, sometimes 3 inches an hour. The Poconos getting socked with heavy snow, central Pennsylvania, also the lower Hudson Valley. And it all begins to move out as we head through Thursday. Here we are at 8 a.m., still snowing in New York City, but it should move out by the later part of the morning. Still snowing in Boston through about noontime on Thursday. So how much snow are we likely to see? Well, there's the bullseye right there. I mean, the pink shading is 16 inches of snow. Where you see the white shading, that's as much as 2 feet of snow. And look at that, right over the New York City area. You're on the edge of the heaviest stuff. So probably New York City gets, 8 to 14 inches of snow. Philadelphia probably gets somewhere between 6 and 8 inches of snow. But northwest New Jersey, lower Hudson Valley into Connecticut, the mountains, the hills of Pennsylvania, also up to the lower Catskills, probably 1 to maybe almost 2 feet of snow, probably 12 to around 20 inches of snow there.
All right, and very quickly, Jeff, we don't often talk about snow and climate change. How much of an impact does climate change have on storms this size?
So, believe it or not, if it's cold enough for snow, it actually makes the snowstorms a little bigger because the warmer atmosphere holds more moisture. But everybody's warming, so we tend to see less snowstorms, less in a number of snowstorms. But when you get a walloping snowstorm, you tend to maybe even get more. And look at the snowfall, seasonal trends in snowfall in New York City, actually on the way up, believe it or not. Lake effect snow as well on the way up. Elaine?
All right, Jeff Berardelli, we've been warned. Thank you very much.